baby and feed him some watermelon while I Here, Grandma. I'll bring it over to you. Okay. Then he might sit still a little bit. A little bit, we'll see. So I understand that it's not traditional that the matron of honor makes a speech here at English weddings, but it is in the States, so we're, doing a little bit of everything here. So, hi to everyone. If you don't know me already, I'm Christy. I'm Catherine's sister, and the mommy of that little munchkin over there, who's hopefully not making too much noise and disrupting everyone. I'm really excited to be here. Finally, this day has come, and I'm really mostly excited to meet those of you from here in England who have helped make this place a home for my sister. When Kathy was offered this position at the University of Exeter, I knew that I had lost her to this magical place across the pond. Even though she hadn't yet accepted the position, I knew she would. She has to. Kathy's life was always one of adventure, and this opportunity was just that, another adventure. Little did I know it was going to last a lifetime. Back in the 80s and 90s, our adventures might have been closer to home, but they were all fun and memorable. Kathy taught me so many things over the years: how to climb out of the crib, how to make your hair grow longer. FYI, it doesn't work using conditioner and then cutting up. But we thought it might. We gave it a try. She taught me how to jump off the swings, but I never was brave enough to jump from as high as she did. And Dave, I'm sure you can appreciate my hesitation with the heights. She taught me how to climb trees, how to harmonize, and how to do cartwheels. Although I never really did them very well. She was a pro. And of course, she taught me how to narrowly avoid driving into the garage door before I had my driver's license. Mom and Dad, we're not home. I like to think that I taught you some things too, Kathy, like knowing when the soup is done being heated up on the stove. Those of you who have known Kathy for a long time understand that she's not much of a cook. She's gotten better over the years, but thank goodness for Dave, she's well nourished. Even though we bickered a lot, we rarely got into real fights or arguments, and the bickering just equipped us to be good at debating and with good problem-solving skills. I think that's the way it works. Truly, we always had a lot of fun. I was sure we had a future as radio DJs with our epic skills of announcing the next song on the cassette tape when we were traveling in the van across the country with the family. And part of me still thinks that we have a shot at being a sister singing duo. All right, well, I have to try. You can't blame me for trying. In elementary school, Kathy was always fascinated by ghosts. In 4th grade, she actually dressed up as Anne Boleyn. Mom helped Kathy make a papier-mâché head that Kathy carried around as if Anne's ghost might have done. She did a lot of research on the subject beforehand, and actually the picture of that is outside on that first column. I didn't know that the picture would be here, but if you're interested, take a look. It's pretty good. I think that was something of a prelude to your British adventures. We had a great time traveling and camping all throughout our childhood. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for taking us on such great trips and helping instill the sense of family fun and adventure into our souls. It definitely sank in considering you are renting a camper van on your honeymoon. I think that will be excellent, and I can't wait to see your pictures. One of our favorite campsites was Fort Pickens in Pensacola, Florida. I tried to keep up with Kathy on our bicycles through the trails, but by the time I caught up, she was already off of her bike on the beach doing cartwheels. We had fun at Girl Scout camp too, and we went horseback riding, and Kathy got stuck with a really lazy horse who didn't want to do anything exciting, and I wound up with a horse that wanted to jump over everything, even a little leaf. I was not so thrilled about that, but being the mean little sister that I was, I didn't let Kathy have my horse until the last day of camp. Sorry, I didn't give you a better chance earlier. When we were kids, I was always trying to keep up with Kathy and her friends, wondering if I would ever be as cool as they were. But then you came home from the mall with a pet mouse that you shared with Caroline and Alexis, and I thought, oh no, I've got this covered. I don't have a pet mouse, I must be cooler than you. Really though, you do have wonderful friends, and I'm so glad that being across the pond has not changed those long-lasting relationships, and it's so wonderful that you've made such great friends here as well. As we got older, we both gained a lot of confidence and independence, and thank goodness we figured out how to manage our curls. I was so proud of you when you went off to college, and I really did miss you a lot. I think you being in Ohio helped me know that I could go to Marietta because you'd be in the same state. I believe those college years are when we really developed our friendship deeper than just being sisters. How lucky are we to be able to call each other both? Moving to New York City after college was quite a ride. I wish all siblings had the opportunity to live together as adults. Surviving our first real jobs, learning to manage our finances and money, or lack thereof, there's no better way to bond. And there's no one else I would have wanted to hold on to as we watched our parents drive away from our first New York City apartment with tears streaming down our faces. Looking back at so many memories with my sister, it's hard to say that one stands out more than another. If there's one thing I know I can count on her for, it's a good laugh. Have you ever laughed until you cried? Or laughed so hard that you almost wet your pants? Or were in a situation where laughing wasn't appropriate, but you couldn't stop, so then you just started shaking uncontrollably? If you haven't, then you need to spend a little more time with Kathy. In fact, since we've been here, I think we've done just about all of those things. We've been known to find funnies just about everywhere, on a quiet bus or train, in church and at concerts, in the elevator and at restaurants. That was a really big hot dog, Kathy. In bed when Mom and Dad were trying to sleep, in the car on long trips, while playing cards with Mom and Grandma. And probably the most dangerous laugh attack was in our City Island apartment when we were moving from the first floor to the third floor. We decided not to get removers, as you so thoughtfully did today, but we decided we could move all of our stuff on our own. And we were carrying the sofa up the stairs. And then Kathy got a laugh attack and almost dropped the whole couch, with me on the bottom, tumbling down the stairs. We survived, but I hope we never stop laughing, sister. And now for Dave. You're a perfect match for Kathy, the right mix of adventure and caution, competitive and supportive. You're caring and understanding, dedicated and devoted. You balance each other so well, and I'm glad you found each other. I love the relationship that you have and with your own family and how you've extended that to ours. And I especially couldn't be more thrilled at the uncle that you are to Luke. From the books that you and Kathy recorded for his birthday, to the matching suit that he's wearing today, your thoughtfulness doesn't go unnoticed. Officially welcome to the family. My wish for you both is a life full of happiness and adventure, and when things get tough or Kathy gets stressed, just remember, Dave, there's not much that can't be solved with M&Ms and a back scratch.